use it's not your car. You used to have your public transportation and can go everywhere with everyone. So you pretty much have more time to also work in the public transportation. So many people, when they work, they also use the time in the bus or in the train to already get started. And yeah, Germany is in the middle Europe, a little bit western, and yeah, it's not really big. It's like North Carolina here. So pretty much, if you go on vacation, you're going to another land, and it's just like from my place in 1.5 hours 2 hour trip. So it's really not that far, and you got the new. And also Germany is like here, USA, a melting pot, pretty much. And so you got many influence of other countries. And yeah, about my future, when I get home from the United States, I also have to go 2 more years to school. We don't have really college and high school. It's more like mixed together, and so if I get graduated in Germany after these 2 years, I have something like my college finished. So I'm still thinking about what I want to do after finishing school, and I'm not sure if I want to go to a university or if I want to go to another land, study there, or if I want to go working something like computer app or whatever. And
tell us about your family.
Yeah. My family in Germany is pretty big, so I'm used to have bigger parties or whatever.
How many siblings do you have?
I have 2 sisters. One is older, one is younger, and my older one is an au pair here in the USA. Something like a nanny. She's in Boston, and right now she is doing a travel mom. So she just got through the USA, and I already visited her in Boston and went to Harvard and all the stuff what you can do over there, and it was pretty funny. So.
Marka, can I ask you a question? Do you find studying over here is easier than it is in Germany?
It's a lot easier.
Right. Yeah.
Like you don't really have to learn for tests here.
Right.
Like in Germany, I'm used to learn like a week before we have our test and start learning then, and still don't A my test. And here you just like, I don't know, 30 minutes before the class is starting, you're just looking over it and ace your test. It's a lot easier.
They expect more of you in Germany than we do here.
Much more. And it's also like in Hungary that you really can't choose your classes, and they just say, okay, you have to go in this year through this and this classes, and you have more classes, and it changes every day. So. Like here, you sometimes really think the week is not ending because you go to school, always have the same classes, see always the same people. And in Germany it's more like, yeah, every day you have other classes, so you always know what day it is.
Right. And you do not have sports in school?
We kind of have. It's like we have youth is training for Olympia, and it's school competitions where schools are pretty much fighting against each other. And yeah, I made handball there and rowing, and we almost won the championship, or we made 5th place in the championship for Germany in rowing. So.
And what do you play here?
Here I started out with soccer for school and was starting with wrestling, but I really didn't like it. It had too much rules, so I just quit. And I now started to run track.
That's a good sport. Do you speak several languages at your age?
Usually you got to start in 7th grade to speak French, but I didn't really like French, so I'm sorry.
It's
Sorry.
okay.
I just learned Latin, and I thought, okay, it's good because you don't really have to know how to speak the language because nobody's speaking it. You just have to translate it. And I mean, it also helps you a lot out with English and grammar and stuff like this. And so I thought it's a good way to handle my own skills and bring it on a higher level.
Do you think you learned enough at our school to pass what you need at home?
No, you think
Well, that's not gratitude.
And for sports.
Yeah.
So was it worth it as far as experiencing in your life to be here then for a year?
Yeah, it's fine, and you really got to know a lot about it. Like, it's a lot different. At first I didn't thought it, or I thought it's pretty similar, but step by step you got to know, okay, there are other people, they like to handle stuff on another way, and so you got to know more and more stuff, and that's going forward always.
Well, I can tell you've been fun for the school to have.
Yeah.
Very, very fun, loving, charming.
Yeah. Fit right in with my boys.
Well, thank you so much for coming and sharing with us.
Thank you.